cards. I have the 8 ball, but that's for something else. Hi, welcome to my channel. Not sure exactly what my name's gonna be. Writer Waite. Okay, welcome to Taurus. This is gonna be your reading for January and a little into February. I'm a little late for January. Forgive me about that. This is my new channel. I said a lot for Aries. You want it's a long read. Be cross watcher. I would suggest you read or watch Aries video, and they're like, oh no, I'm like, dude, just watch it. I talk a lot about their it's an investment you're gonna want with me with any tarot card reader online. So bear with me. It'll eventually get all standardized and strength card for you. Have strength. So here we go. We're gonna have I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 spreads for you. One's gonna be on finances, one's romance, one is circumstance, chance. There's a little information on that, and then I'm gonna do balance. Then I'm gonna do unknown stuff that you have no idea about or you haven't even thought of, and then a simple past, present, and future. I don't do past, present, future often, but I'm gonna do it for this read. For you guys, for everybody, all the zodiacs. So let's get started off. Again, I don't work with angels. I do the decks, but it's a whole different reading. I don't work with angels, spirits, energies, entities, none of that. It's just chaos, random, and look at the draw and all cards. Because I feel that's better than anything else. Like, you don't know what anybody's telling you about anything. I'm not psychic, I'm not intuitive. I'm just here to tell you what the cards say and my take on what their interpretation are. Like I said, with Aries, I think you should interpret it the way you want to. I'm not gonna be the readers that tell you anything can mean anything, interpret anything to anyone. Anyone can be like, no. Like, you gotta say something pretty good. It's a general read, but I mean, basically, you can just be saying any story, and then someone's gonna be like, oh, those 2 seconds were no. So, but then again, don't read too much into it if that's not happening. I don't feel that. Again, I'm gonna read, interpret it as open as I can, but not necessarily towards anything in particular. The more I delve into something too concise, then I'm losing the general read. So, all right, finances. Oh, crazy. Sorry, I don't mean to say that. This jumped out like crazy. So that's the matter. That's in your core. That's what's the main matter of the situation for you. Temperance. If the cards don't jump out, I'll pull them. You're doing a pretty good job. I'm only gonna take the top card for this one, okay? But look at what you got. 6 of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. So we'll do this. What's this? This is on your mind. This is what's closest to you. I hope your Taurus are all happy. And everything's going really good for you. Okay. We'll clarify these, of course. And, okay, so what's at the core is you got temperance. You gotta mix everything right. You gotta find balance, basically. Mix everything in the right proportions. That's what you're focusing on right now. And the 6 of Pentacles, like, you gotta divide your wealth. You know, not necessarily money. It's finances for your wealth. You gotta divide that, or at least handle that properly. Take and give equitably, not just equally. You know, everybody's equal but equitable. I think that's what that means. That's on your mind. That's either you're trying to achieve or you're hoping that's going to happen. And then what's closest to you is you have, this is money wise, but it's funny that this came out again here. For somebody in Aries, the Aries read, and like this is it's an opportunity that you're gonna get. That's your closest to you. You're gonna enjoy. You're gonna like emotionally. It's gonna be fulfilling. And I can't say if that's what's gonna you want that or it's gonna happen, but I will clarify. But whatever's kind of towards you, you're starting to see or the seed of something something emotionally fulfilling, you know. And here, well, not clarify yet. Bottom of the deck, right there, Emperor. And then what's a little further though, it's Four of Wands. Stability. It's coming to you, just not yet. You know, it's a little off ahead. Keep pushing through. This is a really good thing. And then lastly, at your foundation, the Four of Cups. If I'm not mistaken, that's either you not wanting to take that offer or you not seeing that offer. Maybe it's this offer for the One of Cups that you're not seeing, or maybe you're not interested in it because you see something better, not better, but a little further ahead. You see it, and you're outweighing whether do I want emotional fulfillment or do I want to be established? Do I want something that's gonna need instant fulfillment or established? And you're not sure what to do. Okay, we'll clarify the Temperance. Clarifying the Temperance card. You have the Chariot. So moving forward, any movement of any kind, you gotta be like, pay attention to the details. You know, I don't really believe it, but they say devil's in the details. Just make sure you got everything you need to do right, you know? This is the way I'll do it. The Two of Wands clarifies the Six of Pentacles, and then got Three of Pentacles clarifying the Ace of Cups. So right here you have plans. You can plan something equitable, or there's plans for that to happen. And the Three of Pentacles is like you starting something with somebody. It's sprouting. It's not the opportunity. It's not just juggling. It's actually something starting. You know, it's not completely firm, but that's what you're going for. You know. And then you got the Six of Cups with that Four of Wands. So you might. It says reconcilable with who, you know, like that's memories. You want good memories. You want, it doesn't say, I don't see a person, but you want like a reconciliation of something with somebody. And then we'll clarify. Lastly, the court, oh, sorry, right here. You don't notice the Moon is clarifying the Four of Cups. It's the unknowns, the emotions, what goes through your mind when you're not fully aware and you're just thinking. But you don't know. It's you're unconsciously you're not choosing. And then lastly, the Five of Cups. Okay. A lot of emotion. And you have the Ten of Pentacles underneath. Sorry, I didn't show you any of these here. Sorry about that. So you have the Empress being clarified by the Chariot and the Five of Cups, right? And then you have the Six of Pentacles clarified by the Two of Wands. And then you got the Ace of Cups with the Three of Pentacles. Four of Wands and the Six of Cups. And then lastly, the Moon with the Four of Cups, right? So, like, how can I explain it? You want to reconcile, okay. You can either start something new and build from that, the closest to you, or a little further from you. You can establish something and reconcile with someone or something or someplace. And this really comes from, look forward for. It really comes from your unconscious. You're not sure what to do. Maybe you're undecided too. I don't see that anywhere else, but except for your plans. It's just you gotta make sure you, before you do some drastic moves because of your dissatisfaction, right? I think Five of Cups is like three, yeah. Before you, don't wallow too much, I think. Okay. So, all right, we'll go to the Romance Oracle Angels. I use these cards, but again, it's just, like I told you, and I already I know I'm not a big fan of when, they're like, oh, I pre-shuffled it. I pre-shuffled all the decks, but then I'm shuffling them right here, right now, like this. But yeah, I did already pre-shuffle. It just takes a long time, and I don't think everyone else is yet for their own side. So if you do, just give comments, suggestions, everything in the comments down below, and I'll try to get to them. So for first on your mind, it says soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So if whoever you have on your mind, yes, that's your soulmate. Again, the bottom ones are really good. The little snippets of information is good, but I prefer just soulmate, like, right? Soulmate energy. So that's on your mind. You either think that they are your soulmate, like, oh my gosh, this person's my soulmate, whoever you're dealing with, and it may be true, but just remember, the reason that you do these kind of once a month is like you can't have one different soulmate every month. You know, like, no, soulmates are hard to come by. You're lucky if you get more than one. But you know, so for your voice, because I have mind, voice, heart, gut, and then body. So you're in your voice, you're passionate. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So you have to express yourself. Express what you want, what you need, your boundaries, your non-negotiables, the red flag. You gotta talk about it. You can't just not say it, because nobody can read anybody's mind, right? Nobody's a mind reader. Unless you know somebody was a mind reader, but then that's a whole different discussion. And we're not them, so you gotta express yourself. And what's on your heart? This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. You've already met the one. Okay, so again, it's possible you have. You could have. I'm not saying everybody or not everybody, but you could have, you might have. But you're you're really wanting something. Let's go with your gut. It says, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. That's what your gut is telling you. So you're actually pretty good, man. You're spot on. Like remember, just be careful. Always take care of yourself, you know. Always take care of yourself. Because who's gonna do it, right? Who's gonna do it or not? And you got, for your body, a wedding. This situation involves marriage. So either you want to get your freak on with somebody or something, but if you do, whatever happens, if it happens, when it happens, because it happens, wedding might be past it. Like you might like, oh well, you know, if you want more, then a wedding's gonna happen. And at the bottom of the deck, you have children. Your love life is being affected by children. I'm not sure what that means. You might have children, you might not. Because if you don't have children, like the hell, children. But if you do, you know. Oh crap. Oh well. I was gonna use this deck for this and this for oh well. Right here. It's alright. I gotta go with the flow. Dang it. I'm dropping all these cards, you can probably see my face. It's not that I don't want to show my face, it's just that I don't want to show my face. Okay, so, and then now we're going to go to circumstances and change and ethical. The way I explained it is I'm not telling you yes or no. What I'm going to tell you is if you think you're right, if you think you're wrong, or if you want to be right, if you want to be wrong, what that's going to look like, how you're drifting closer or farther away from it, and whether it's worth it to prove you're right or whether to admit you're wrong, you know? I think getting insight, and in the middle way, I think getting insight on that is very valuable. We'll do this for you, Taurus. We'll do a little bit. Ooh, okay. Here, we'll do this. So this one came out first. So that's on your mind. That's on your body. Oh no, I'm doing the right thing. No, I'm sorry. Actually, they can take that one off. It not needed. Okay. Oh, that's kind of interesting. You got the Ace of Pentacles for right, and you got the Fool for wrong. All right. So, one more card. So you got the Three of Wands. And then you got Seven of Swords. To clarify the Ace of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands to clarify the Fool. You got the Queen of Pentacles to clarify the Ace of Wands a little further. Well, yeah, well, this one came out. The King of Cups. It's not that I don't want to, it's just... Alright, so, alright. 3 cards came out, and I'll just take the top. Alright, and we'll go for the middle way. Cards in the middle way. Aries got 2 cards, but they popped up that way, and I'm like, there's no harm to it. We'll clarify, you'll still get the same amount of cards. Okay, wow. So that middle way, you got the Two of Cups. Two of Cups. So that tells me that, well, okay, there we go. And then you get the Strength card. Strength card. To clarify the Two of Cups. And finally, the Ace of Wands to clarify Two of Cups. All right, so here are 5 of cups on the bottom of the deck. 5 cups. So what this is telling me right here is that if you want to be right, or if you're choosing to be right, you might have to sort to something underhanded. That's your closest thing. You might have to lie, cheat, or do something underhanded to get yourself to be right. A little further than that, it might involve this Queen of Pentacles, who I don't know. It's just that person's there, or it could be you, Taurus energy, really. I don't really do energies or like, oh, I see this zodiac here, because I'm like, dude, there's some videos that have all the zodiacs there. I'm like, dude, so who is it? They're like, oh, well, I'm like, yeah, but that's not how you're playing out the situation. Anyways, and over here, if you're gonna if you look wrong, if you choose to be wrong or do the wrong thing, it's actually not gonna hurt you at all. Okay, over here, if you choose to be right, I'll read it this way. If you choose to be right, you might sort underhanded, but you'll look like a queen that's in her like a queen. But if you choose to go to the wrong, you look like the fool. Meaning you're not gonna look bad. You're gonna look inexperienced, and you're gonna look like you're just starting off. But you're gonna seem wise. You're gonna seem like, oh wow, he was emotional. So I guess like not that you got emotional, but like, oh, he has feelings and he was able to deal with it. So, and then the middle way, of course, 2 of Cups. Find that harmony between being strength or like very strong in yourself and wielding that strength. The Ace of Wands, wielding your ability. I see two aces. So, and then let's see. Let's clarify everything a little more. And the 7 of Swords is clarified with the 7 of Cups. So, be careful. It might seem like you have a lot of options, but just don't be underhanded. You know, like you might have to be underhanded to be right. So if you have to be underhanded to be right, are you really being right, taking the high road, or are you know? And then, oh crap, no, sorry, this was supposed to be down here. So you're just starting out. Be careful with your choices. Be careful with. See, I thought it was here, but no, it's over here. Be careful with your choices. You're just starting out, and it'll make it be seen like the way I want to read it. You can read it any way you want. If I recommend you learn a little on the tarot and read it any way you want, because you'd be like, well, that's not how I read it, but and be like, there you go. Just be careful with options. You're just starting out. That's how it'll look like. Then you got the Knight of Swords clarifying that. So you might be harsh. You might have to be harsh and confrontive. Not combative, just confrontive. You might have to. Let's hope not, but because the Knight of Swords has been abrasive or rash, brazen. And then you have the Page of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. So it might involve a few people just to be right. Yeah, see, I guess a lot of people do like that pentacle, you know. And then you got the Knight of the other Fool, for the Fool and the King of Cups, covered by the 10 of Wands. So it's gonna be troublesome, you know. It always is. But you'll look like the wise person who. The wise person who just was overwhelmed. And then the King of Swords, again, just man up, or if you know, be good, because you got the Magician clarifying 2 cups over here. With the 5 of Cups and in reverse. So yeah, the middle way though is you find harmony with whatever your situation is going on. You have the strength to be that King of Wands type of personality, mentality, energy, or however you want to say it. and be rational, you know, like don't be the negative part over here. And then over here in the ace, you can take the initiative, be forward, but again, like a magician, you know, you gotta use all your skills, everything you got, to find a resolution. Over here, you might underhand it. It might be helped or seen by a woman and a younger person, but not pot. It might be. And then over here, you look mature, emotional, but you look like a fool. Over here, it'll look like you have an opportunity, but here, 2 of Cups, you know, what would you prefer? What would you like? I think that's pretty good for this part. I'll get you in part 2. And again, I'm not doing personals anytime soon until I get completely set up. I just needed to get this info. Done everything right. You know, I see a lot of people do it on YouTube, but it's just really hard to. I don't want to copy them exactly. So part 2's coming up.